Lambu is mean like tall and thin. And I remember my grandma would make with desi ghee, which is a good butter, some dishes so that I could gain weight. But anyway, the key thing is, you to really get your mind right. So while I was doing this sales, book sales, encyclopedia sales, I was given seven book. And they were like, actually, one of them is sitting right here. I was just hearing this. Oh my gosh, sorry. Everybody's seeing my chin, my hair in the back. This one, the greatest salesman in the world, W.J. Schwartz, Magic of Thinking Big, Charlie Tremendous Jones, Life is Tremendous, Dale Carnegie book, How to Win, Influence People and Win Friends, Norman Vincent Peale, Positive Thinking. So there were like seven books they gave us free. And they asked us to read these books. So that's when, it's 1975, 76 actually. That's a long time back. I got so absorbed into reading this book and then, practicing, and it changed me. It has changed my thinking. It's changed my believing. It's changed my faith in things, and it's changed in becoming better with interaction with people. I joined Toastmaster also, Dale Carnegie also speaking, because I used to be in front of 1,000 people almost every 2, 3 times a week. Actually, that was my whole profession. So anyway, the big thing is the books, the podcast, the YouTube, all those things. If you let, that's the big thing. Lots of us just close our mind and we say where we are, we're going to stay there. That's the biggest fallacy. And you know what? It's not that hard to take the negatives out of our life. And that's why I wrote that book, Positivity Brings Profitability. That book got inspired by my wife. 4 years back, she says, I've been married to you we've been married 44 years this year, 2024. She said, you wrote the book, which was this one, my first book, right? So she says, I love this book. She read it back to back in a flight going 4 hours or something from East Coast to West Coast. But she says, you need to write a book on positivity because there is nobody who is as positive as you or whatever. My friends tell me that too. So I wrote that book. But then the key thing is if you let yourself just to be a shield of the negativism that is out there in the world, if you could just say, today I'm going to work on my not getting negatives in my life, even though stresses are there, strains are there. Take a breath. I kind of teach all those in that book, that you look at the real silver lining on a dark cloud. A lot of time it's very hard to do that, but it's a good phrase. It's a very good phrase. And the key thing is, if we look back at it, things happen in our life which they are destined to happen, whether they are good or bad or ugly or whatever. I just say, if it's too good life, don't get overly excited. And if it's too bad and you're not feeling good and health is bad and everything is bad, accept it. Accept it.